Hi again. We've had another question submitted to Ask Ashley through my email address. This one is from Ed, a contractor interested in learning more about the intelligent questionnaire, particularly the pre-questionnaire and operator questions. Ed asks, what is the benefit of answering the pre-questionnaire before answering the general questions? Also, what are the additional questions that are listed for the operators I do work with? I know there are many of you that have taken on the daunting task of answering long questionnaires in other systems, and also the frustrating requirements to answer and read through questions that do not apply to your business services. The pre-questionnaire is 35 questions that can help to greatly reduce the number of questions you would otherwise have to have read through and answer not applicable once you realize they do not apply to your business's offerings. Now the general questions will only contain questions that apply to your scope of work. As for the operator questions, these questions are questions specific to the operators you work for and their business requirements. Let me quickly show you how it all works. You will find and select the Intelligent Questionnaire under the EH&S tab. Here you can view, answer, and edit the pre-questionnaire, general questions, and the operator-specific questions by simply clicking on a category or subcategory. Let me note that next to each section we have color-coded numbers. The number to the left indicates the number of questions you have answered, and the one to the right is the number of total questions that exist in the section, category, or subcategory. The color green means you have answered everything, red means you have answered nothing, and blue means some of the questions have been answered. So let's start with the pre-questionnaire. This is the first section we suggest you begin with. There are 35 questions in this section, and by answering all of them, you can automatically eliminate more than 400 of the 1,100 required questions that appear in the next section. This is where you truly benefit. You can conduct a quick filter to show you all the questions, which is the default, or conduct a filter to show you only the questions that are unanswered, recently answered, and many more. You can also view the questions that have been eliminated by checking the Show Excluded Question box here. Now you can move on to the next section, titled General Questions. Note that if there are questions that do not apply to your scope of work, these have already been checked as not applicable thanks to the answers you completed in the pre-questionnaire. There are many features to this section which we can cover in another demo. Finally, on to the operator-specific questions. Operators have the ability to create their own questions for a contractor based on their business needs and scope of work. You will see the list of operators you work with at the bottom of the tree, below the OSHA logs section. For example, there are 5 operators listed here, and 3 of the 5 have created questions for you to answer. Thank you, Ed, for the question, and I hope this helped you better understand the benefits of the pre-questionnaire and what the operator questions are. There are several different functions in the Intelligent Questionnaire for an operator to use, which I will cover in another Ask Ashley demo. Thanks again!